Dracofunk's back, so I guess that means we should start the movie.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't talked
Okay.
about the movie.
Oh yeah. You want to do an
wait,
intro? I suppose
we don't start the movie. We haven't started the freaking episode.
That'll be funnier when you're editing. Just you wait.
Oh God.
We didn't finish reading the checklist. That's the problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We really, really, really need the checklist.
How long have you guys been doing this?
6 years.
6 years. I just looked at the on the computer where it tells you what year it is there at the corner. I just looked at it, remembered the year that we started, and then couldn't subtract quick enough.
Times were tough
to come up with the number 6.
Oh, Jesus.
How many states have you guys been doing this?
We are.
No.
That's the main. It doesn't matter. We are in the main state of confusion.
That's right. Hey, Internet! Highway 47 really should have gone to bed hours ago. I'm ShaggyB, and with me is Dracofunk.
I took a nap earlier.
You son of a bitch. And presumably also really tired as vomit.
Really tired.
I almost said also a son of a bitch, but I didn't want to say that to you.
I almost spit out my water.
It's kind of true.
And it's the sky is exploding, and we're here to watch it by watching the movie called The Day the Sky Exploded. And you know that because you're looking at the screen, but Dracofunk is going to tell you the things you don't know.
This movie came out in 1958. I don't have the exact date. I can't be bothered to do that unless it's on this page right here. Oh, it's actually not. So yeah, we're gonna go with 1958.
Expand.
It has an IMDb rating of 4.5.
Came out in the United States September 27th, 1961. Came out in Italy September 4th, 1958.
Sweet.
Cool.
I'm digging these spaghetti sci-fis, like not even kidding. Like they're fun.
What do you think its tomatometer score is?
3.
It doesn't have one.
Okay.
What about its popcornometer?
4.
That's too high.
3.
Try again.
3.
No.
2.
No.
Is it 0?
Yes.
Excellent.
I was gonna say it can only tie with something else we've watched. So
I'm exactly.
How many reviews?
Over 100.
Wow.
It says 100 plus ratings.
Wow.
So this movie like failed out of the Family Feud.
I don't understand how it can have 0% when not everybody rated it 0.
I have a feeling we're going to find out how it got 0%. At least I sure hope so.
How are we going to find out?
By looking at the goddamn screen is how, because that's where the movie is going to be in short order, unless we're wrong about its public domain status.
Oh, by the way, I have to say one thing.
Please do.
Lasso Group.
Yeah, really. Those guys.
Yeah. Go back to January to figure out why we're upset at them.
That's right. And
I think they've only claimed one of our movies.
I think only one, yeah. But some other copyright troll claimed another couple of them a while back, but it's the same shit all the time.
Yeah. It's almost like what we're doing isn't really sustainable.
Well, it's a good thing that we don't have any like money invested in it.
This episode brought to you by Scrodrick. Scrodrick. He's the only one who pays us.
Thanks, man.
We love you, Scrodrick.
That's right. And not only because of your money, but it helps.
I would just presuming if this is still on the screen, all you have to do is start this video and it'll be started and you can watch along with us. Otherwise, we'll get a 5-second countdown, and this is a public domain movie, so you can find it in any number of places.
I can think of at least 2 YouTube links.
I did find it on a list of torrentable public domain films, like not even 10 by not even 10 minutes ago. What I mean is not even an hour ago.
I mean, almost every movie is torrentable if you try hard enough.
Right, but it like the website is like, these are public domain movies that we host torrent links to.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't download it from there. I just I Googled the movie and then the words public domain, and that came up, and it was, that seems to me to be evidence of its public domain status, if not like a definitive thing.
There's some weird public domain stuff with foreign films, which always makes me nervous.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the reality is copyright is only like in the modern day, the reality of copyright is that if you have enough money to tell YouTube what to do, you own the copyright to something. Like the actual law doesn't make a difference. It's just that's how it works. So, but enough of that. Let's watch it. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Right. I need to get that counter going.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. This is, what is it called? Oh yeah, The Day the Sky Exploded, I think. And we're starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You remember, Vomit, you need to add "I think" to the title when he says that.
I was just thinking the same thing.
What the last minute something Francois? Oh my god, the name of that one newspaper was Francois. That's Pravda. News Chronicle, Atomic Moonship will be. It's like it's going by so fast.
And
man.
also in Italian.
Who is to be?
The Day Exploded.
I can't read it.
With Paul Hubschmid. Madeline
Fisher.
Fiorella Marie. Ivo Garani.
Dario
Michaelis. Sam Gelter.
Jean-Jacques Delbo.
Marcelo Koskia. Sandro Cantanenza. Mario Baja.
That's one of the Mario Brothers porn names. And Luigi Giorgio is the other. Carlo Rusticelli.
I hope Luigi is still in the news by the time this video releases.
I hope so too. Attention, members of the press, report to the special containment room, where you will be treated well, and definitely be allowed to leave eventually, alive. We promise.
Scout's honor.
Complimentary showers.
Pay no attention to the smell of almonds. That's a pretty stupid door to keep Jeeps behind. Oh, wait, they're letting him in from outside. Okay.
Pretty stupid door to let Jeeps in from.
I mean, there's also that.
Let's open the Jeep room.
Release the Jeeps. Space
Private,
never saw it coming.
Private, lift the Jeep turnstile.
Hi.
Hello. I'm really impressed at how it doesn't matter how close his mouth is to that microphone for how well we can hear him.
It's almost like he was dubbed over later by a different language.
He's just waving that mic around.
It's not really a microphone.
There's also not a strong...
He's not actually looking at a camera either.
To match the lips.
It's as though he's never seen a microphone before. And somebody's just like, hold this thing. And he's like,
hold
what
this
is
here
it?
And speak Italian. We'll dub you later.
Yeah.
He also like wasn't standing in one place, so like he couldn't be being filmed by a camera. He was just like walking around, talking, yelling, holding a microphone.
It looked like he was trying to address like an amphitheater full of people. Here, I'll talk. You guys also talk. Hold up the microphone, you dumbass. I want that to be what the note says.
We saw.
Oh, yep, totally an American being the first one in space.
John McLaren.
Definitely.
Not a Soviet.
John McLaren.
John McLarensky, an American.
Yes. I think that guy is supposed to be the Russian. What with the beard and the Russian accent.
Hey,
and the giant lapels. Look at that fucking sport coat, man. That's awesome.
Oh, shit.
Not now, honey. I'm going to irradiate myself to space.
Don't tell me.
Ah, he's even more boring and nondescript from the front.
Totally looks American.
1:40 a.m. You know, a good backlight is perfect introducing an important character.
Is she going to explode the sky?
Only persons from allowed.
Bastard.
Only persons from human space.
All right. I'm going to call it now. This guy cannot experience or show emotions. Beep boop, American space robot man. Reassurance mode engage. Summoning beacon activated. Report to rocket ship.
I like how they hugged twice, like they tried to plug in the USB upside down the first time.
Spouse placated. Departing now.
Have you ever noticed, like, you plug the USB in upside down, then you flip it over, and then you're like, oh, wait, I had it right the first time.
Yeah.
Why does that always happen?
Because God hates you.
Because you haven't converted to USB-C yet?
That's also true.
I feel like USB-C was designed by somebody who was sick of that problem.
USB-C is the new and improved God.
Well, the first one never came back from the bar.
He's got hoses on his nipples.
Space milk.
I don't know if the Italians really understand space travel.
You breathe through your nipples in space.
I mean, your American space robot might, but...
Thank you, 40.
40 minutes, huh? Lift call, 15 minutes.
Y'all are really close to an atomic rocket. Are you aware of this?
And don't worry, he's wearing a lead chest plate. With
Okay, I'm not caring about him. I'm caring about the people standing around the bottom of the rocket.
I mean, he's probably made of lead.
He emotes lead.
Yeah.
He has a lead dick. Well, I'm going to build this atomic rocket in Kerbal Space Program.
Excellent.
All right, send me the file.
That is one thick door.
Atomic rocket.
Well,
the thicker,
he's
the
toast.
better. Well, let's nuke him to space.
That was pretty much the Orion project.
These guys walking around with trash cans on it. That same guy has climbed that ladder like 3.
It's his job. He's a safety inspector of ladders.
I love how everybody's like running, get the fuck out of here, and he's just like.
Interplanetary era has begun in 1958. 11 years before we landed on the moon.
Yeah. Oh, one of the timers is broken. All right. The timer hit 0 and, okay. And, all right.
I like that one control guy that really has to poop, but he doesn't want to miss the rocket launch.
We had that timer there ran out, and then, so what was the timer for? They had a countdown timer, and the rocket didn't. What? Why was there a fucking timer?
There's another timer.
I was hoping you'd keep that bit up for the rest of the movie. You got 1 hour and 10 more minutes to do that.
You can't just put a timer on the screen right before a rocket launch, and then the timer runs out, and then nothing happens.
Vomit, start a timer right now in the movie.
You can't do that, man.
Am I supposed to count up or down with the timer?
Yes.
I am approaching my true form.
Just start counting down.
Okay. From what?
47.
I get it.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, hey, it's a
Sputnik.
It's
It's
a Sputnik.
a Sputnik.
It's a Sputnik. Or in Italian, it's a Sputniccio. Ah, see, there we go. That's not a Sputnik.
No, that's his Sputnik. See, it's the Italian Sputnik.
I threw my trash can into space the other week. Can you find it?
It's clearly an ice cream cone with a broom in it. What do you think I am, stupid? Should be
46 seconds to 0.
So just me, or does the Russian guy kind of look like Jeff Goldblum in this scene? I like my Sputnik. Yes. Wait, did they skip a few there?
Sure.
Got the wiggly satellite.
They totally missed 26.
Well, now we know why the Italian space program never went anywhere. He's counting at a different speed than that clock is ticking. Okay, there we go. All right. That doesn't look right.
Atomic.
Oh, okay.
I don't like things that are atomic and flaming. Is it the XC or the XD?
Man, what happened to South America there on that map? Like, Chile has got like a tumor.
1958, Chile, had a little bit more of a, it had its ass.
I guess, yeah.
That's not a bad rocket shot for these movies.
It's not very fast.
Going 3 miles per hour.
Ah, it went so fast it traveled back in time.
It's an XZ?
Sure. Maybe it gets a different letter for every time zone. 24 time zones, 26 letters. You skip a couple, you know. Oh, Florida got sunk into the ocean, I guess.
It's just a cold day.
Italy's looking pretty good, though.
That really says a lot about this film, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's like, hey, Giuseppe, draw the world from memory, okay? We don't have time to look at a map.
The Italians don't believe Florida exists.
And teletype. I do not feel.
Everything sucks up here. You should have really insulated the windows better. The motors?
Moderate quantity. He doesn't seem okay, but he never has.
He
seems more emotionless. Like he's about to touch negative emotions.
Yeah.
Did he take some stuff?
Did he get in my pills? Got on the Wikipedia page trying to find the name of the rocket, and it's not on there.
I don't know a Mary. I remember this effect from when those weird big-headed aliens with the constantly surprised faces showed up on the original Star Trek. I will leave now because I do not care if he dies. Goodbye.
It's like if you crossed Jeff Goldblum and Rodney Dangerfield.
I get no respect.
I knew that's what your joke was going to be, and I waited for you to make it because I couldn't do it as well.
Yes, adjust my tie. Does that sign say klaxon signal? No, it says alarm signal.
I am still sleepy.
Oh, I thought he just pulled out a gun.
You know,
It's a rocket.
This wasn't.
It's a rocket.
Yes, definitely a rocket.
It's a vibrating rocket.
I'm gonna go to the celebration. You want to join me? I brought the rocket.
Warning! Please shut the fucking door.
I'm gonna have to blur part of that sign to match what you just said.
That sign was so insistent. It's like way larger than it needed to be. Like, for the love of God, get out of the fucking doorway. Yes. We have these in my country as well, but they are forbidden for men to own. I will receive it later in my quarters.
See that? Oh, I mean,
what if you waited to get drunk until you got the guy back alive? Well, there's a dog. Okay, great. Yeah,
give the dog some. Oh yeah.
Oh God. You want to give the dog some weed too while you're at it?
I'm the only one working here. God damn it!
He's the only one.
Nerd. This is women. I mean, don't know how to have a good time.
Are they?
You really think this guy can go 6 days without dispersing?
Is it November? Shut the damn door!
Were you born in a fucking barn? Make sure you drink out of this one.
It's the one that dog drank out of.
We call it the bitch wine, which is upsetting name because it's champagne.
Isn't that what you call champagne? Bitch wine?
Is it?
Only if it comes from the bitch wine region of France. Will you close the door? Thank you. Day 412.
So this is a one-stage rocket that has to fly around the moon.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's so weird about that? By the time it gets back, Florida will have grown back out.
Yeah, they launched the rocket 300 million years ago, before the land masses had taken their modern shape. The moon is missing. I require your data.
He really looks bad. He doesn't look good. Am I missing something?
I think he has space diarrhea.
Calling Earth. There seems to be no point to go on. This mission, along with the rest of my life, are meaningless.
He's almost emoting.
That's a good thing they're all drunk.
Yeah. The perfect way to land a rocket.
Washington?
Only people holding pistol 34s may enter? Is that what it said?
Sure. Goebbels out.
We'll find him. We'll get our biggest satellites on it. I got satellites and telescopes confused, and nobody called me out on it.
They might as well be the same thing at this point. Beep beep pop pop beep beep pop pada beep beep pop pada beep beep pop. Beep beep pada beep beep pada pada beep beep pada.
Oh, good. They're using sonar to find him in space.
Yeah.
I don't see any problems with this plan.
Yeah, but it's Italian sound waves.
In space, people can only hear you scream in Italian.
That's right. Because you can't scream in Italian without waving your arm.
Oh, well, that's fair.
What's wrong with his hair? Oh, he's wearing a thing. Okay.
Oh, good. An atomic rocket coming down from the sky. What could go wrong?
It's just the cabin.
Let's just stand here and watch.
I thought that guy was holding a fishing pole for a second.
They're going to catch him.
Oh, he started the Jeep. Okay. I thought it landed and it was going in like... That's what I thought the sound was.
It lands and then it walks back to home base.
Yeah.
It's got like centipede legs underneath it that just... We're going to try to fly a helicopter underneath it. It'll be funny.
Through early morning space I see a motionless guy who stares at me. Meanwhile, in the interrogation chamber. Did your husband ever feel emotions?
Well, I'll give you a hint. We don't have any children. Here, drink these. You'll feel better.
Oh, no reason. Oh, he did land and die. Kind of.
He's making a good recovery. He may or may not be comatose. We really can't tell the difference.
Beep, burp, burp, beep.
You smell like human wife.
Oh, it's all about you now,
Never going to space again.
huh?
All right, well, he's recovered. Throw him back on the rocket.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's the only person who knows how to make the rocket work, except for the fact that he clearly
really flipped 4 switches and then came back.
He didn't know how to make the rocket work. Aside from that, though, he is the only sober person in Italy, including Russia.
Is he suggesting that the rudders jammed?
Sure.
Yep.
And it couldn't turn?
Could land anywhere. Lancer du missile atomique. Dramatic elements and that's Run sniff noff nord. Interpret the top. Please leave it on the screen longer. Except for you. See, the hubris is that the missile lands on their house.
It won't. It'll explode when it's close by. But it has to still be in the sky for the title to be accurate.
True.
I don't need this to be a man with a secret kung fu situation.
That is one of the fun parts about these. What? What? The child?
What the hell?
Oh my God! Teach your child to speak English.
Teach your Italian child to speak English.
It weren't no nothing, twert not near it ain't. Call yourself an astronaut.
Call yourself an astronaut. Can't teach your child a different language. That's astronomy 101.
And don't worry your precious little feminine heart about it.
These aren't ours. We can't just steal stuff.
Why are those satellites, whatever they're doing?
That's radar or something.
Why were they bouncing around?
When two satellites dishes really like each other.
A nebula on its way to Earth.
You think it could be
at this time of day?
This latitude?
Just in your kitchen?
Can I see it? No. Yeah, in 6 years, that's our first steamed hams reference.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't know either. I just choose to believe it is.
Yep.
Every steamed ham reference on this channel is the first one.
That's a good point. Nurble.
What happened to Africa?
I know, right? It got like a head injury. Cuba
Italy
is all...
got too excited and Africa paid the consequence. Oh man, that dog is living the dream.
And still drunk. You ever seen a dog with a hangover?
Maybe the dog died and
Didn't they say it's been 6 years?
Yeah.
That dog has had a problem. If that music would play every time the sun goes behind a cloud, I think the world would be a different place.
It really would. What? I had data.
You only had 6 days to kiss her. It's 6 years now. Or was it 3 years?
It's like the 5-second rule. It just keeps extending until you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Ever bang on a computer?
Not yet.
Bang the keys.
I got a ticker tape for you.
It was like 6 days. This is like 3 years later.
Here's some bull for you.
Close the damn door.
Oh, animals know when things are going to happen or something. Huh.
Animals have an acute sense of things falling from space.
4-4 what now?
Grease.
Huh. Things move over time? Weird.
What if we're moving and it's staying in the same place?
Whoa.
That satellite should have degraded and fallen by now.
Maybe.
When the ice cream would have melted.
I think it's the broom that's keeping it up there.
Oh, that makes sense. Is Africa peeing on Antarctica?
Yeah.
Might as well. India is not very big.
It's a little bit thinner than it should be.
I don't think Japan is even like there.
Yeah, I was getting ready to make a joke about that. Unless that's the Philippines. Okay. I lost track of time that time I
I mean, I'm not saying you don't have a point, but like, you're kind of doing the same thing.
oof.
Delta asteroids. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Gotta tune the telescopes.
It's kind of a salsa beat.
A little bit.
Oh, I thought you were about to rap.
I mean, could be that too. I'm really getting like a South American sort of thing.
All right. Well, as long as it's not in Chile, because that place does not look like it's okay.
That's what happened. See the okay, so the timing of this movie works out. I've got it. Bossa Nova was beamed in from space, and when it hit South America, they just couldn't resist dancing, and that's how Chile lost that fat ass it had. And the government doesn't want you to know the truth.
What happened?
This is a documentary. Well, Florida's been just watching and enjoying the show. You know what I mean?
No.
What with the penis and all,
Florida doesn't exist.
Oh yeah. The government doesn't want you to know that either. See? That's right. They're so worried they suppressed the truth.
What?
Yeah. New York and other places on the East Coast.
Everything is fine. Do not worry. This is only the second and third coming of Jesus. Horses are freaking the f*** out.
I mean, so aliens are fish?
Aliens are fish.
Oh no, like 8 elephants are running.
All right, get the Jeeps in here. One Jeep.
Is that Jeep electric? Didn't make a sound when it drove in.
They replaced the engine with a small guy who just runs.
Yeah.
What, did that guy just fall?
Yep.
We need to shoot that again when the extras fell. No, we don't. I ain't paying for more film stock. It's a maggot on the fracking indicator.
Man, he's getting harder stuff. Oh, that's just okay. Serious?
Don't think about it.
There's no magnetism in this movie.
-4.
-4. Can't believe it either.
Huh. No wonder you're all so dull. Maybe the poles are just flipping.
That makes sense. I thought that guy was just going to turn and go in. Oh, it wasn't even the door that was... Okay. Cape Shark?
Yes.
Hammersmith. Huh. That sounds like a problem.
Let everybody burn it down for the 5 days they have left to live.
Hello. Airport. The patches.
Son of a... I'm gonna miss that boomerang.
Well,
I mean, you know,
I'm sleepy, guys.
you win some, you lose some.
Uno calls extraordinary session.
Who's Uno?
Uno decides to hold
Uno
scientific
decides?
congress at Cape Shark. The fate of the world is debated. That is still true today.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite thing about movies is when they just put words on the screen and don't.
Yeah.
Like the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
If we transmogrificate them into plastics. What now?
It won't blow up an Atmo. Earth is screwed.
But the air will speed it up? That's what he said?
Yeah. Well, it won't burn up an Atmo, and it'll gain speed. I assume that the gravity's going to do it.
Talking about Tunguska again.
Yep. I kept seeing a bunch of videos about it when I was on YouTube about the day the sky exploded. Which is why I made a reference to the first spaceship on Venus.
Nice. Same cinematic universe.
Yeah. Totally not, but still.
So all we have to do is steer the moon into the meteors.
Yeah. But like Florida.
Yes. Without the moon, waves will be out of control. Especially the tidal ones.
I do not think they work like you think they work. And they will kill as many as possible. I mean, evacuate as many as possible. I mean, kill as many as possible.
That's fair. They had it coming.
We're specifically not evacuating New York. Oh, good. It's the vocal equivalent of the newspaper not being on screen long enough to read it.
Yeah. United Nations. Oh.
We have assumed control. We have assumed control.
It's a
We have
beige
assumed
alert.
control. Yes. Evacuate all the West Coast people to the East Coast and all the East Coast people to the West Coast.
Stop.
All roads lead to Rome.
Everybody go to Indianapolis. It'll be fine. Oh!
Don't panic. You're all about to die, but don't panic.
That's like stock footage of a random like flood.
Yeah. There's comments about the excessive use of stock footage in this film.
Well, there's the Okies heading for California.
Yeah. What is that satellite on the right doing?
It's drunk.
There's the yes satellite and the no satellite.
This one detects yeses from space.
Yes, and this one detects no's. See?
This is a no-no. We've got a no-no from space, Captain.
I got a no from Space Daddy.
Who's Space Daddy?
I think it's I don't know actually.
Which one of us is Space Daddy?
Which one of us?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
it was a character in the movie.
You tell me.
Oh
no, the emergency signal is signaling.
Oh god. It's really uneven though. It's like there's a guy behind the wall with a light switch, drunk.
Or just a flashlight.
Yeah.
It's missing it sometimes.
He's just waving it in front of a hole in the wall.
He's making the sound the whole time.
Yep. I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I would make lightsaber noises, but those weren't around in 1958.
Yeah, the best they had were metal saber noises.
Oh, humanity.
Let us reflect stoically on our own mortality for several minutes and then get drunk.
Sounds good.
That's kind of what I do.
The movie. Oh, the movie.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, there's Japan. No,
Oh,
wait.
no.
No.
That's Philippines. From Stupor?
Speed. Vital. Speed.
Ooh, an Evelyn Comet.
Vital. Speed. Vital. I can't keep that joke going. I didn't know there would be this many planes.
Ooh.
Bulk. These guys need to be paid extra.
Where they're going, they don't need money. Take off.
Ooh.
Time to evacuate.
Yeah, okay. We've done this like 17 times today.
Ah, yes, more airplanes.
Ah!
4, 3. No, wait, the timer stopped now.
I think it just... No, it's not going to take off.
Oh, I just can't bear it, what being a woman and all. It's feminine. It's, women can't handle things because it's the 50s. Go powder your nose or whatever.
Pretty sure Mothra kicked Godzilla's ass by this point.
No, I think so.
I guess that wasn't that early 60s?
So, I don't know.
I think Mothra is the strongest feminine icon. Shut the
Right.
damn door!
Variations in temperature can...
That's why the rocket went off course, because they kept the door open.
That's right. That would be really funny if they got to the end and like, well, we've done a full investigation. It turns out the whole reason this problem started in the first place was Steve didn't close the fucking door when he went through. Fendo Pomsky.
Funko Popsky?
Sure.
No.
General Dimple Dumb. There is no hope. Oh, minutes.
How important you both are. I'm here, Dad.
Just noticed. I guess I'm technically a person.
Oh, wow, this movie sure is a lot of this.
Evacuating. This
This
movie is just one big evacuation. You know what I'm saying?
They covered this in the first 3 minutes of that
Big ol'-
CGI Godzilla film.
It's a big old turd.
It's quite the shelter.
Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Do da 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 da.
I didn't know how long you're going to hold on to the bass line.
I was waiting for it to settle on one key, and then it didn't, so I gave up.
That kid is seeing things.
The moon.
Time for a giant gorilla to save everybody.
And blast off.
Fendo Pomsky. Did you go to
Oh, that poor moon. That was my favorite moon.
Who's playing the saw?
On the moon?
It's Godzilla. He's been playing this entire time, but you couldn't hear because the ocean was too low or too high.
Yeah, that's what Godzilla sounds like underwater.
I like how the moon went out in a puff of smoke.
Don't we all? You started it.
Did we get him? Did we blow him up?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, now the whole moon is coming at us. Huh.
Hey, what am I?
Well, smoked the moon and kept on moving.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's... I mean, yeah.
Oh, hubris.
You know...
Yeah, we can fire missiles at it. Why didn't we think of that the entire time? This is not an American film.
Oh yeah, violence. Yeah, let's try that. Rusher?
Rusher?
Rusher.
Those crazy rushers.
Just shoot all of the rockets in the general direction. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? We blow up the Earth twice?
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh. Nobody turn on your anti-nukes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 20 more minutes. I don't know if I can make it, guys.
You ever seen a...
I don't know.
missiles.
All control scrub.
Is it hot in here, or is the Earth firing 50,000 rockets into space?
Is it hot in here, or have I still not the secretary? Or whatever she is.
A scientist. She's like a scientist or something.
I mean, she honestly, actually, if we're going to be serious for a second, her job title might actually be calculator.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
That was like, yeah, like a really common thing for women to do in the days before computers, because, you know, they would call them computers or calculators. They would just get women who were like really good at math or had math degrees, and they would just have them do all the sciencey equations. Hallo. Hallo.
Frankfurt, I'm sweating.
Yeah, we are firmly opposed. Over.
Cape Shart.
Shape cart.
Big shirt.
0811999.
88999119
3. We are waiting for something to happen,
Oh,
and
look at
it
all these
might.
wires. Hot guys.
At least the women aren't sweating. Ooh, 45
and it sure
degrees
is Celsius in here.
Hey!
A lot of A's in here.
53 degrees Celsius. That's actually really hot.
Yeah. Oh no, California.
Fire.
One man with a trumpet out there trying to put it out.
Fire. 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 Fire.
Oh my goodness.
So this is really just a documentary of how Notre Dame burnt down.
Yeah.
60 degrees Celsius, and she's still wearing a shawl.
Can you blame her?
Yeah.
She's worked with all these guys.
Gadurk. Gadurk or her gadurk. Dirk nurk. Gadurk. John,
You're sitting on the control panel. Your ass has just launched a nuke. Again.
wait just a goddamn minute. I've heard that number before. Oh.
Crap. My wife was 138,000 kilometers.
Oh, ShaggyB.
Yeah.
Can you download and zip the files?
I got the files, man.
I'm not gonna make it.
Are you tapping out?
No.
He's not going to make it to the download time.
He's going to make it through the download time. Gotcha.
Oh no, meteor thunder.
Oh, man. The threat is imminent.
It's so threatening. I'm so
Have you
threatened.
ever felt such imminence?
Honestly, at this point, I just wish the meteor would have hit and we could all move on with our lives, or lack thereof.
The day the giant blue balls in the sky wouldn't ever get around to exploding.
November, part 3.
San Francisco, September 2024. Seems like everybody else wants to get in.
It's not safe in here. Diseases. Let's go outside. Get some fresh air.
Yeah. Everybody run toward the light.
Oh God, it's only been 7 minutes. Oh my God.
Yeah. This is the climax of the movie.
I don't think this movie will ever climax.
Blue balls
I think it's gonna
will never explode.
God damn.
I think it's going to expect to climax, and then it's just never going to happen. Look out, fire. Oh no, look out, there's a fire. Oh, keep running in circles around the camera. Just keep going in a circle.
They left the...
All the way around, yep. Still going in a circle. Yep. Keep going around. Keep going left, yep. Okay. Remember the last 3 times we had this music cue and it sounded like it was leading to something?
Yeah.
It didn't? Yeah. Here it is again. Close the door.
Fine, we'll make our own shelter. with blackjack and hookers.
Say his name was Butlacon.
ButtCon.
ButtCon 2025.
Just
The
fire
year
the
things
missiles.
get done.
That's not the seller.
Seller.
The upseller.
Kalashnikov? Well, he died somehow.
He died doing what he loved,
Pressed himself to death.
going up and down the stairs. That was the one guy who kept going up the stairs.
He died doing what he loved.
What? What?
Fighting with a man who has a gun to restart the air conditioners so that they can math the rockets to the asteroid. Oh no, that
like
guy.
I think that was John.
Was it?
I don't know.
I was getting ready to make a joke about the gun that never runs out of bullets, but it ran out of bullets right when I was getting ready to make that joke. Oh no. He touched the third wire.
That's the third leg.
All right. Well, so much for him.
Well, he's dead. Moving on. Tell my wife her meatloaf sucks.
It's almost as bad as the chest pains I was already having.
I've still got a little life in me. Just throw me at the meteors.
Yeah.
Maybe the Kiwi bird will survive. Playing Cape Shot. Give me the numbers. Paper just says, we're f***ed.
Yeah.
Have fun censoring that one, Dracofunk.
Fire the damn rockets.
Close the damn door. It's hot in here. No. Oop, fuck, oh. Thought they launched already.
Was that the Purina dog chow rocket?
Yes. It's the plan B for when for Leica.
You know, if at any point in this movie I had cared about a single one of these people, I might be interested in what's going on right now. 4 minutes to lunch. You're all so sexy with your hair all tousled.
Especially you three.
Ah, the irony of man, something
The
technological.
irony of man and missiles and space, I guess.
Sometimes in space, you have to go to space.
While you're in space, you get space or space. So you have more
Space
space.
is the nipple that space is the nipple that feeds us and the torpedo that blows us up.
Just blows us.
Space is torpedo tits, is really what I'm saying. Marilyn Monroe from space. Pretty much the point of the movie.
I think I might have lost the plot somewhere.
I think I lost the plot like an hour and
okay.
Oh, hey,
12 minutes ago.
I think that was an electric Carmen Gia. Cool. All right.
Whee!
Look at that.
Look,
It's every
rockets!
missile in the world that we can see from our window.
That's what it's like in Cape Shart.
I love that the sound of a missile lifting off is clearly a slide whistle.
Well, I have a KSP mod to make.
My slide whistle's in the other room.
We'll get an audio
Okay.
sample some other time.
Man, I could go get it, but I might miss an important plot point.
The
end of the movie?
Yeah.
Probably.
That was pretty important.
I have this little. Is this an ocarina? I don't know.
Sure, man. It's whatever
Slide
you want it to be.
ocarina?
Slide ocarina.
Whoa. Not a race missile. You all get your turn to blow up the asteroid.
That missile would not make it to space.
It's going to be a catapult that goes off to a timpani just going bow. Bow. Oh, hey, there's a... I don't know.
They just keep reloading their save file and changing the angle. One of these is going to mess up staging.
You keep using that sound effect. I do not think it means what you think it means.
1958, every missile sounded like a slide whistle.
He just flipped the video switch.
So we could watch the video of the missiles taking off again.
I guess.
You imagine these missiles coming in wartime? Take cover! They're coming right for us!
Ooh, that missile has other missiles on it.
That way you can missile while you missile?
That's definitely a KSP rocket. Look at all those solid boosters.
Oh, yep, that's a KSP rocket. It just caught fire.
Whoa.
Yep. Separatrons and everything.
Somewhere over there. It's a palm tree.
Bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, ba-da, ba, 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 bam, ba-da, ba-da, It's okay. That's enough. They stopped showing the missiles being shot.
It's going to be a pain in the ass to sync that up.
Dude, I know that game.
Oh,
Oh, bikini.
Oh, it's a Bikini Atoll. Okay.
It's Bikini Atoll in the sky with diamonds.
Bikini Atoll in the sky with diamonds. We blew the island into the sky.
Man, if that meteor was full of diamonds and they all just died of diamond rain now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it is diamonds now.
Oh, dog was fine. He freaked out because there was an asteroid, but the thousands of explosions in the sky comforted him and he came back.
Well, our job is done here. Time to drink.
The boy and the dog
Well,
were never seen again.
You know, that alarm signal might have been useful.
It was the guy with the flashlight's arm got tired.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it really makes you think, Mary.
Let's have no more children.
What's her?
Yeah, to hell with that kid. Just let him go. The dog will take care of him. How about you and me and our Russian?
Now.
Yeah. How about you and me and our Russian friend to go for a nice long vacation?
The Russian guy's actually the father.
Yeah. It really seems awkward that his arm is not around her. like really, the way they're standing.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Well,
that was
unfortunate.
Nothing of a movie.
I learned nothing. And
hey, Dracofunk?
Yeah.
I know you're tired, so can you just cut in your rant from Unknown World right here?
No, that's too much work for me to even care that much about this. Here's my rant for this movie. I don't really even know, like, they never actually explained what went wrong, just something went wrong, and because something went wrong, the rocket was going to, like, cause a cataclysm, and, you know, there's so many things that they would have done to prevent this, but they were just dumb and stupid, and it's just a stupid premise of a movie.
Yeah.
Out of 10?
2, and I almost fell asleep.
I the spreadsheet up to make sure that gets recorded properly.
I already wrote it down. The spreadsheet's up. Just go. Somebody else open the spreadsheet. I want you guys to talk about this for a minute, but I'm done. I will see you guys next week.
Wow.
All right. Good night, Dracofunk.
Good night.
That's the first movie bad enough for Dracofunk to just rage quit.
Oh, he did. He's totally out of this.
He's gone. He's straight up. He's just like, this. You. I'm out. Like he just gone.
You want to say a number?
I'm gonna give it a little bonus for the Foley work on the rockets, and give it a 2 3/4.
2 3/4.
Sure was dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it a 2.1, so we've got a score theme going here.
We're yeah. I
Consistency, thy name is the day the sky exploded.
I regret so many more things now than I did 2 hours ago.
Honestly,
and all of them are everybody in this movie.
Honestly, the scene of you guys singing when the rockets were going off might have made this entire watch through worth it for anybody else, but not for us. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Bum 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 It's okay. That's enough.